Here in Vancouver, people who want to sunbathe naked will often go to Wreck Beach, but in many other BC communities, it's not so simple.
CTV's Kent Mulgat reports on a BC woman whose topless trip to the beach got her in hot water with the RCMP.
Sometimes Susan Rowbottom likes to spend time at a beach where going topless isn't unusual, but last week it was different.
The cop just came straight over from the parking lot.
Her nudity attracted the attention of the police.
He said, can you please put your top on? And so we did, and then we're like, why? Is there a reason, a law, anything? And he said there's a city ordinance.
And when she called the police station for clarification, she got more of the same from the person answering the phone.
And she said, well, it's a bylaw. And I said, okay, so I called the bylaw. And they said, of course there's a law. We'll get back to you. And Steve Fleming, the city clerk, called me back and said there's no laws. It's perfectly legal.
What are you stopping us about?
It's similar to the case of the Kitchener, Ontario sisters who say they were stopped by the police for riding their bikes topless, although different reasons were mentioned when they started recording.
That's not why you stopped us, though. You said you stopped us because we're topless?
The Kitchener police are conducting an internal review, and while they admit the law may not apply to the question, the Kelowna RCMP may still ask people to cover up.
They may suggest to the person to put their top on or their clothes on. Hopefully that person, they'll make that decision, ultimate decision.
On the beach, people say the police ought to leave it alone.
It's kind of weird that it's a police matter. I'm not sure why.
This seems like a bit of waste of resources.
Rowbottom just wants to make sure the police know the law and maybe some better telephone manners.
Her words basically were, so it's perfectly legal, end of story, and hangs up.
In the meantime, she's focused on going back to soaking up the sun her way. Kent Mulgat, CTV News, Kelowna.